Morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back into this class. Today, we are the day number 24. Today topic is going to be very interesting. It's more on the practical and more on the consulting. I don't know the consulting part, but more on the practical part, I can say. And that is called upgrade and clone. Okay. Upgrade and clone are like two brothers who always stay together, always work together. But clone is the elder and upgrade is the younger. Okay. Because you can call the elder brother at any point of time, but to call the younger brother, you have to plan a lot. ठीक है? Like going out with a small kid is always need a planning. Backpack karo, milk, diapers, suits, medicines, everything you have to plan it. But with the elder one, you just say, hey, we are going. They take a quick and they will done and ready to be go. The question comes that why or what is the meaning of the clone means? So clone means that, and okay, the problem is that we as a human being are very quick in the nature to be respond, to be fixed. Take example, let Priya joined a company and she is a ServiceNow developer. She's a new ServiceNow developer. She's in the night shift and supporting his customer. She got a request from his customer to fix some issue and move to the production. Due to XY reason, it is important requirement, quick requirement. So she skip the development and she directly fix it in the production. Now, this is development and this is prod. Development has X things, but prod has X plus 1. Can you say dev is equal to prod now? Definitely no, because there is a difference. Dev and production must be in sync every time. Now, how to move, how to bring, how to make dev equal to production? So what we say, what we do mainly, example, you're studying in a class and class teacher says to everybody, guys, it is a 1 week preparatory leave and from next Monday your exam will be starting, which means you are giving equal chance to everybody to be prepare themselves. This equality is very much important in service now, because this is one of the case, might be in the prior team there's a 10 developers and everybody is doing something in production directly some other day. So to make dev is equal to prod, we do the cloning. And why? Because if you want that everybody has an equal opportunity to win the game, you have to make sure that everybody is the same page. Like if you see in the wrestling, if you see in the badminton, if you see in the cricket, there's a specifically in wrestling, there's a categories 55 kg, 100 30 kg, 40 kg, 60 kg. What this mean? Why there's no competition between 55 and 60? क्योंकि तो दोनों equally नहीं है, right? So to give the equality and to make sure that what the new changes coming in the instance should be tested first, we need to be upgrade. I'm not saying update, I'm saying upgrade. Whenever we talk upgrade, we are saying that we're moving from one release family to next release family. So we were on the Yokohama release, and now we're going to the Zurich. This is upgrade. Cloning done from prod to test and part to dev. But upgrade from dev to test to prod. ये sequence है. That cloning always down to bottom, and this thing always bottom to up. ठीक है जी? This is the first part. Second thing which is important here, that there is a, as I say, that upgrade is a small kit. For do the upgrade, you have to plan the things. So for the upgrade, we have a complete checklist. Now, in short, clone means it's a copy and paste. Let's say something. देखो ठीक है, ये लेते हैं. This is my def and this is my production. ठीक है. Sorry, I'm using MacBook, so I have no idea that how the paint work here. ठीक है. This is my dev, this is my production. When you say I want to be clone it, what does this mean? You're going to fill dev like this and might be the same size and all filling. This one. It is full copy paste. Clone is like Xerox. Clone is like Xerox. How to clone is important. ठीक है, यहां तक clear हुआ everybody? Doubt? Clear till this point, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Good. So how to clone? But example is that Atul, let's say this is my dev. Okay, in the dev, or let's say you want to do a painting in your house, a full whitewash you need to be do. You invited a painter. Okay, and you says, boss, I want you to do this paint in this room. In this room we have a four-side wall, and in this wall you have some painting, hand painting. Now when the painter come and you say bhaiya painting karna hai isko, you have to do the whitewash, he will say ma'am full wall painting. You say no, except this painting, do everything else. Matlab, you want to save something which should not be override. from the painting. This concept is called this concept is called preserve and exclude. Okay. Means I don't want this data should be overwritten from the production. So I have to tell to my system boss, when you're doing the copy paste, please don't copy paste this particular part. It means something had to be configured. Now come back here. To service now and come here for the clone. This one. Now the good part is that ServiceNow launch a concept called the clone admin console, which is compact, easy, and one single stop to do these things. Even though we are in the PDI, we cannot request neither for a clone and neither for the upgrade, which we do as a standard format in our client instance. But I will make sure that we reach up to the level where you can understand that what is cloning do and how the cloning work. So it has a three tabs, and this is a new interface given by ServiceNow, not in the Zurich. It is, I guess, in Yokohama or Zenandu. So you can request for a clone. What is your source instance? What is your target instance? Because we are in the PDI, so source will be your production, target is your dev. Clone profile. This is the user to whom we tell key don't paint on this area. What is this profile means? Clone profile. इस पे थोड़ा सा डिस्कस करते हैं अभी. Let's come back in the configuration and come to the clone profile. Out of the box, ServiceNow provides us one clone profile that is called the system profile. And generally we use this profile only. And we tell to this profile that what to be exclude, what to be preserved, and what is the cleanup script. What is the meaning of the exclusion here? Okay. Again, few things we're going to be discussed from the Zurich perspective only, because few changes have been done in the Zurich release, which is not available in the earlier one. Number one, the journal. Amount of data copied from the task table. Because as I say, that clone is the full copy paste. Full copy paste means including business logic, and the data also come from production to dev, which might be risky as well. Let's say Priya is supporting a customer who is the credit card customer. There's a lot of personal information on the data. If that will come in the dev, it might be an issue for the developers because they can see actual data. So this says that how much data you want to copy as a part of task table. You want to copy the full or last 90 days. Okay, up to you. It is read only because we have nothing to be do here as of now. Okay, we're using systems one. backup option. Specify which backup clone should be requested. Means in case. So this portion has been added in the Yokohama. This is called on-demand backup. Let's say I'm going to be copy paste in the morning 5 o'clock, and I want that till the 4:30 a.m. if I do anything should be backup, only then the clone should work. So we can demand the on backup. This is newly added by the service now. Let duplicate it. Then we'll see. ठीक है, इसको नाम देते हैं LNG प्रोफाइल, क्योंकि टारगेट इंस्टेंस नहीं है तो कुछ नहीं, लीव इट. देखो यार, अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा कॉपीड फ्रॉम द टास्क टेबल फुल और लास्ट 90 डेज. आई सेड डेटा का क्या करना है, इतना लास्ट 90 डेज भी काफी है. ठीक है. नाउ बैकअप ऑप्शन, मोस्ट रिसेंट और ऑन डिमांड. Because there is a topic which we are having in the discussion, that there's a when we sign the contract with the service now and we procure the instance, service now says, okay, I will take your data backup on this particular time. Do you want to be use that, or you want to do the on-demand backup? I said on-demand backup means when I say in the system, okay, I'm going to take a backup, after that it should move forward. Then update. ये तो होगी general. Now come to the next part. Exclusion. Exclusion means don't touch these tables. Example, let's say in the production, my email server is pointed to the actual production server. But if I do the cloning, all the data will be overwrite or put into the dev instance as well. I don't want that. So we tell the system that please exclude these tables. Exclude all table listed on the exclusion list, including child tables. When excluding table, your target instance will still have the same table schema and hierarchy, that is empty usable table as a source one. मतलब schema भी वैसा रहेगा, कुछ चेंज नहीं होगा उसमें मेरे पास, क्योंकि मैं उसको exclude, I am telling the system that don't touch anything on this particular part. Service now out of the box table exclusion will still exclude and not affected by the settings. ठीक, अभी है कहाँ पर exclusion table? That we have to be click on this. And these are the tables which we are excluding while cloning it. देखो ये सारी इस प्रोफाइल पे मैच है अभी. A lot. Mainly servers, IPs, email logs. I don't want to be copied. क्या करूंगा मैं कॉपी करके प्रोडक्शन से यहाँ पे ईमेल लॉग्स को, प्रोडक्शन से प्रोडक्शन में चले गए, ATF test results, data collection. So multiple tables are there. Generally, we don't touch these tables unless we get some specific requirement from the customer. Hey, I want to exclude this table from that particular part. Then we exclude it. So this is okay, exclusion part. Now, another thing which is here, exclude audit logs and data logs. I said yes. उनको copy मत करो. Exclude attachment. You can say yes, you can say no. Generally, we say no because I don't want to bring all the heavy attachment in the dev. But it is totally based on the use case. It is totally based on the use case. This is called the exclude. preserve. Preserve क्या होता है कि बस ठीक है आप प्रोडक्शन से ले आओ, ठीक है, but which I have also keep that as well. I show you something here important. देखो ये फंडामेंटल है यहाँ पर अगर हम बात करें. दिस इज माई सोर्स इंस्टेंस प्रोडक्शन जिसमें रिकॉर्ड 1 2 3 है. दिस इज माई टारगेट दैट इज डेट जिसमें एबीसी है. अगर आपका प्रिजर्व यस है, एक्सक्लूड नो है, तो when you clone it in the dev you will get abc plus 1 2 3. Means I'm saying to my system that what I have keep that plus add what you're bringing it. That is called this thing. अगर प्रिजर्व यस एक्सक्लूड यस है, एक्सक्लूड फिर तो कुछ काम ही नहीं है, फिर तो बात ही खत्म हो गई, राइट. फिर तो जो डेटा है वही डेटा रहेगा डेव का. बट प्रिजर्व नो एक्सक्लूड यस है, प्रिजर्व नो एक्सक्लूड यस, तो इट रिकॉर्ड इट डिलीट एवरीथिंग बट कीप द स्कीमा एज इट इज. मतलब टेबल खाली कर देता है, बाकी कुछ नहीं करता वो. क्लियर हुआ. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है फंडामेंटल बिकॉज कस्टमर आस्क यू दैट हाउ दिस विल वर्क. क्लियर है पॉइंट यहां तक. प्रिया, विक्रम, अकबर, कृष्णा, भव्या, बलराम, सॉरी अब्दुल, मनीष, और क्लियर है यहां तक.
Yes, sir.
गुड.
Yes, sir.
So now this is what is preserve. So we mention in the preserves here कि which table data I want to preserve. We should not be, data should not be overwritten, I'm saying. So we have to give this table name here. So generally if you see, there is always a difference between preserve and the exclude. So 218, 186. And this is added by ServiceNow latest in the Zurich release. Number of days in progress global set need to be preserved. In progress because you're working in a because development instance is your developer environment where you're working. Do you want to preserve your update set, in progress update set? I said yes. Because what I said, clone means complete copy paste. Complete copy paste. If you did not tell anything to system, system will कर दिया काम उसने पूरा. ठीक है. And this has been added in latest in the Zurich to make sure that sometime this thing user forget to take a backup of their update sets and it will be overwritten. Definitely copy paste होगा तो सब उड़ जाएगा वहां से. So ServiceNow put this option that okay, you want to preserve it, no need to take a backup, I'll preserve it for you. And then is your cleanup scripts. Because after doing the production, after doing the clone, this is unnecessary data is also there, which we need to be cleaned up. Like association, disable emails, everything will be there. So these scripts run automatically after the clone and deal done. Like install deactivated plugin. मुझे नहीं करना, जो deactivate ऑलरेडी डेव में उसको मुझे एक्टिवेट नहीं करने. So if those get starting activating from service from the production to dev, remove it. This will help you not to do this particular part. So whenever you're requesting for a clone, we have to be set up the clone profile. So if I say this clone profile is LNG, so now you can see this has been changed. Tick. And then amount of data copy this, on demand this, and clone frequency. I work with the customers who do the cloning almost every quarter, every 2 weeks or the 4 weeks, because they have very huge releases every time, every month they are sending, every 2 weeks they're sending the production, and they want to make sure that their environment is a sync. So you can set up the frequency as well. ठीक, every 2 week कितने clone करने every 2 week I said, so it's a maximum 7 you can do in 2 weeks. Every 4 week, not more than 4. So every week one clone you can do it. And this is your exclusion, this is your preserve list here. Take a clone start time, to whom it should send an email once the clone has been done. So once it has been done, you can see a request has been raised. So cloning completed. Now the question comes, let's say Priya and family plan to go for a vacation. For the 2 or 3 weeks vacation, they want to go now. And his family, she's their 2 kids and husband. Okay. She came, they had a good vacation last year, and now they want to plan it again. So what and how they will start? They will search for a place that where to go, which might be unexplored for them. So they read about that place. They read about that weather. They read about the food. They read about the sightseeings or the places to visit nearby in that area. Means they are doing the release note study. So whenever the upgrade is planned, or the customer say, I want to be upgrade my instance, the first thing is that we have to follow the upgrade checklist given by ServiceNow. This is 6 pages checklist, and this tell you each and every step have to be take care. And cloning is one of the step have to be do here. So as I say that clone has been done, now upgrade. Now the upgrade part. Upgrade dev, say test, the production. In the schools, how the final exams happen. When the year started, it start with the class test. That is your dev. You go for the half-yearly exam. That is your test. Finally, you have a full syllabus. That is your production. If something is not working here, teacher fix it. Put more time, dedication, and then go for the go for the half-yearly exam. Half-yearly exam tell, oh, okay, I have prepared this much, I'm still lacking something. Let me do a little bit more hard work. Means if anything not working after the upgrade in the test instance, you have to fix it. And that is the reason we do the clone, because we make sure that when it go to the production, at least these 3 instances should be in the sync. Same patch, same version should be there. तब तो टेस्टिंग कर पाओगे ना, right? And then we go for the production. So homework for you to read this checklist. So cloning is one of the part in this. You as a consultant have to actively participate in this. Have to guide to the customer that how to clone, what to clone, when to clone. ठीक. Now, as I say that we are in the PDI, so we cannot upgrade it. But ServiceNow provide a new functionality called the upgrade management. You can see here as well in the admin upgrade management. Now, what you can do if anybody who is having the lower instance, like not the Zurich, go to developer.servicenow.com and click on the upgrade instance and click on the Zurich. The good part is that in the service now, when you're upgrading your instances, you can see the actual progress that how my system is upgrading it. It means there is no downtime. I said no. There will be a downtime for a very minimum, might be 2, 3, or 5 minutes maximum, not more than that. And that is the upgrade always planned out of office hours only, late nights or the over the weekends only, so that if something is not working, can be fixed. So in the upgrade management, ServiceNow say, because mine is fully this one. So let me open this one, Manish Vikram one, and show you. So now let's go here. Admin. So here you can see, hopefully. So in again, upgrade management is something newly given by ServiceNow in the last 2 or 3 releases only. Earlier there was a way, but again to make it a more compact, more easy one place. So now you can see. He is in the Yokohama patch 6. And ServiceNow say, why not you go to Zurich? Which build you want to go for the Zurich? 15 July RTP or this one? So if I say I want to go for the build 28th July, get started. Because he need to be upgrade and he has no idea, then what to be do? ServiceNow set up a guided setup now, where ServiceNow is going to be guide you that, okay, you're going to the Zurich. If you're doing the pre-upgrade, you have to do all this task. Read the release notes. Okay, complete. Raise a request for the clone. This is what we discussed, right? So if you click on the request clone, it will take you on the this part. Same, which we discussed just now. Okay? Because we don't have any added target instance. If I put my one, dev, let's say if I put my instance name, will it take it? नहीं लेगा क्योंकि अलाउड ही नहीं है इसमें पीडीएफ में करना. ठीक है, so everything can be done here. So I can mark as a complete. Pre-upgrade testing. Now cloning has been done. Let's say if I say, guys, uh, how what example I should give? So mainly what happened? ServiceNow have a concept called the ATF, Automated Testing Framework. If I say that Aneri need to be upgrade his client instance, and after that she need to be test everything, incident change, problem request, and every module have a 10 use cases, and she need to be test every week or every 2 weeks. Whenever the clone happen or upgrade happen, she need to be, or might be after 3 months, she have to be do when the upgrade happen. Mainly upgrade happen after 6 months only minimum. ठीक है? She need to do the testing completely manually. ठीक? Now, how monotonous and how painful this work if she need to do this work every 6 months. Too much boring, right? Because she need to be open and then she need to be do the testing one by one, one by one, one by one. So ServiceNow said, don't worry, let me help you on this particular part. And they give a concept called the ATF. I have this topic in my admin training, but I don't have now. Okay. So in the ATF, you can define the test cases and it will be automated. And you have to be just click one button, and testing which take earlier the 1 or 2 days, it can be done in a few minutes only. So you have to be define the ATF. You can get the new test, get the new test tables, everything will be there. And now in the Zurich release, ServiceNow updated more quick test. Means even though you don't need to be write anything new. If you're using the completely out of the box system, you can just use the out of the box test cases and do your work. So you have to plan the testing. That once the cloning will be done, sorry, upgrade will be done, I have to be test it. And these are test cases that have to be used. Now, this is important. Review predicted skip records. Earlier, what happened? That whenever customers upgrade their instance, they face a lot of problem. क्योंकि अपग्रेड ऐसा है कि एक बार हो गया तो रोल बैक इज वेरी टफ, not recommended, not easy. So they face a lot of problem. ServiceNow heard this thing and ServiceNow said, don't worry, I will help you. They introduce a concept called the preview, which means if you click on this, which means run the preview and identify that what may went wrong if you do the actual upgrade because of your system configuration, because of your system data, because of your system logics, business logics. So upgrade preview is like where the system will run a upgrade, but it is not actual upgrade. It is just a fake upgrade which tell you that how your system will be look like or what the problem you may face, what the skip records kya hote hai mainly. Let's say a file has been changed by you, that is a base file has been changed by you, and now you're upgrading, so this file is not same as your file. So service now say, I'm confused, shall I override your changes or shall I keep my changes? That is called the skip records. So click on the go here. When you go here, ServiceNow run this upgrade in the background. So now you can see and tell you that how many skip records are expected. Because if your system or if your instance is a lot and lot customized, then the lot script records will be there. So this option we tell you, and upgrade preview is very much important. This was introduced somewhere in the I guess London release or after that, or New MNOP. Yep, somewhere London or after that only it has been introduced. Okay, so now you can see that in this instance we are running this preview. Tick. So let's say mark complete. Once you're satisfied with everything, then you go and schedule the upgrade. Upgrade is never scheduled in the instances. For that, you have to be scheduled in the Now Support portal, a portal which is used by customers to raise a case for the service now if they stuck, to raise a request for the upgrade, which we cannot do here. Okay. So let's say you plan an upgrade on the 27th of August, 11:45 p.m. and then you can mark as a complete and see how smart system is post upgrade. Now, if you want to see that how my upgrade is behaving, how my upgrade is going, then what you can do as I'm saying that. So if you have your PDI in the lower instance and you're going to be upgraded, go here and search for the upgrade monitor. Okay. Upgrade monitor. And here you can, so now if you see upgrade preview, okay, it's running upgrade monitor. So when you start upgrading your system, you can see the things here, that how your upgrade is happening. It happened in the sequence, like node update, then 1, then 2, then 3. So you can see all the running processes here. So if you see, this is what Vikram did earlier. So he done the last upgrade on 23rd of July. He was on the Washington DC and he came to the Yokohama patch 5. It take 1 hour. And he can see everything is this particular part, that how my upgrade is happening. And when he upgrade, he got these many skip records, priority 5, 2, and 4. And this is what we are doing now in the upgrade preview, that if I move from Yokohama patch 5 to the Zurich build July 28, that how many skip records will be there. Okay. Because if you go back here, post upgrade testing, that okay, you done your upgrade and now you're going to test it, so you can use the ATA for the manual testing. And here review the skip records कि बॉस जो रिकॉर्ड्स अब स्किप हुए यहाँ पर, जो अपडेट नहीं हुए, जो अपडेट नहीं हुए ड्यू टू रीजन दैट यू मेक अ चेंजेस इन द सिस्टम, you have to take a decision. So now if I open this, skip records, okay, it's opening. So now what you have to do, you have to take action on the skip records. और actions क्या होते हैं इसमें, either but the same, the almost similar thing which we have in the case of our upgrades at moment. So these are the skip. It means it is not updated by service now and it's confused. Open this one. Every developer has to be do this work. Skip records. Service now say if not at least review P2, P3 and P1 skip records and take action. And the option is that resolve conflict और रिवर्ट टू द बेस सिस्टम. या तो भाई आप जो दोनों में डिफरेंस है, मान लीजिए लेट्स टेक एग्जांपल, देयर इज अ टेबल वेयर विक्रम मेक अ चेंजेस एंड आफ्टर अपग्रेड service now also brings some changes in that table, now which is conflicting. So what need to be do? So you either you can go back to the base system, boss just aa raha hai, pick up that one, otherwise let's resolve the conflict. So what service now will do? Okay. It will show you like this कि आपके बेस वर्जन में यार आपने कस्टमाइज एक किया है, so that you can verify that what changes you have done. Okay, this change is done. Oh अच्छा, ये यहाँ थी यहाँ नहीं थी, ठीक है. Now go back and take a decision. So I want to keep my customized one. I don't want to keep this one, system one. So I will say reviewed and merged. And then, and what you have to do? You have to go and make a changes in the upcoming file and then resolve the conflicts. This work need to be done. So now it says, okay, customize one. I want to keep these changes. That is fine. यहाँ पे मुझे option क्यों वो क्यों नहीं दे रहा है? Customize in the base system. So I'll say, okay, Control C. ये तो inline है, ठीक है. Not authorized. Might be we don't have access for this particular step to be do. ठीक है. But you can do this particular part and you can resolve the conflicts. So every developer has to know, has to be do this particular work. And once this has been done, you might run a test again and to verify that is my upgrade is working, is fine or not. Once there's a no issue in the dev, then you go for the production. So then you go for the test and then you go for the production. So this is what is given by ServiceNow in this particular concept. So everything you can see automated test frame, you can do the cloning, you can see the upgrade history, upgrade preview, now support, upgrade plans, skip records, everything will be there. Doubt, question, clarification. बताइए. Any doubt, question in the upgrade clone?
So
Okay.
in PDI, like if, uh, for example, my PDI, if I want to upgrade, I can do it from this option, or
No,
I
you have
need
to
to
be
go to the dev option.
developer.servicenow.com.
Okay.
There is the only option. Because this is the PDA, so we can't do this particular part. ठीक है जी. So the thing is that, but if you see, I'm just waiting for this upgrade preview. It's taking a lot of time. That it should tell us that what changes has been done and our skip record will be there. ठीक, so like if I come back to my case, I can show you my upgrade history. Or go to the tool. This is what is my, when I upgraded from Yokohama to Zurich, I can see how much time it will take for me and everything will be available here. See, I'm on the Zurich patch 0 now. It took 17 minutes for me. क्योंकि completely out of the box था, कुछ है ही नहीं था, खाली एकदम. There's only 6 cube records. Everything has been done. It's showing green as successful. Applications कितने हुए, plugins types कितने upgrade हुए, and you can see everything here. After this upgrade, you have to actually do the plugins upgrade as well to the latest version so that it should be compatible with everything. The key is that is this. It is still valid, it's still usable, this checklist. So I work with a client who convert this checklist into the project management tool. And for everything, they have a one project task. So there was a time when customer take 2 months to upgrade. And there's a time when customer take only few hours and few days to upgrade. The platform has been improved a lot. ठीक है जी. And
Yes,
last
sir.
question
Sir,
before I go
yeah.
ahead.
So in the real world, where we were giving that the dev this one source for upgrade. So like how it will
अब सोर्स अपग्रेड तो सोर्स तो क्लोनिंग में आता है, इसमें नहीं आता.
okay.
वो क्लोन में आता है कि सोर्स क्या है, टारगेट क्या है. बिकॉज फॉर द अपग्रेड you cannot request the upgrade from this speed from your instance. You have to go to the now support portal and then you have to be requested which date, which time, which version you want to be upgraded.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. Chलिए, let me stop recording and take attendance now.